I'm worried. Now, please forgive me while I utter the most painful words in the English language with regard to football. Here they come. Tottenham Hotspur are top of the league, and there is now a genuine concern that lurks within me as to how long they will preserve their status at the top of the league because they look fantastic. I mean, what has happened to Tottenham? This isn't Tottenham. This isn't the Tottenham that I understand. The Tottenham that I know and have grown to love for a very particular reason. This is not them. I mean, prior to kickoff, playing Fulham at home, a very beatable opposition, when there is expectation on Tottenham, that is so perfect for Tottenham to blow it. That is the perfect condition for Tottenham to be Tottenham. The very definition of Spursism is making a pig's ear of a situation such as this. The ideology that is Spursism was desperate to falter against a lacklustre, desperately average Fulham team. And yet, Tottenham did the job, and they did the job well, and they did the job professionally. It's not good. It's really not good. But let's be totally truthful and totally honest. Tottenham are magnificent. They're a breath of fresh air. They play fantastic football, and Ange Postecoglou is a diamond. He is doing so well, and listen to this. He now has the best ever start of a new manager in Premier League history. He has broken records. He has already managed to nail his status as iconic to Tottenham. His name is now etched into not only Tottenham folklore, but Premier League folklore. He has done something impressive. He has managed to supersede the likes of Gus Hiddink, Mike Walker, Thomas Tuchel, Frank Clark. Big names he has managed to eclipse with his excellent performances. I mean, Tottenham are now 2 points clear at the top of the table. And I say this as a compliment. The words I'm about to say here may have slightly negative connotations, but if you're a Tottenham fan, I think that you should find real comfort in these. The fact that Tottenham have gone top of the league, they are 2 points clear at the top of the league, and they haven't really done it in a spectacular way. This isn't a spectacular performance. It's not a noteworthy one, really. It's not one that we will remember. It's not like when they pinged 5 in fairly recently away at Burnley, or even that memorable performance away at Arsenal, beating Manchester United in the way that they did. This isn't that. This is better. This is better. It's underwhelming. It's not noteworthy. It's actually the performance of potential champions. Oh, it's painful to say, but it really is true. A professional performance from Tottenham. You know, they eased off a bit in the second half, as well they should. They're playing Friday night against Crystal Palace, so they have to bear that in mind. And this is now shaping up to be such an impressive season. Ultimately, grinding performances, grinding out wins, grinding out victories. Not that they did grind, but they just weren't spectacular. It didn't all go their own way. There were some fairly uninspiring passages of play. This is a good thing. Sometimes it isn't about spanking everybody 4-0. Sometimes it's about just doing a professional job on a Monday night when a lot of your rivals have won and you needed to answer those results. And Tottenham have done that. They have won and they didn't play particularly well. But again, they did enough. And James Maddison, I mean, man of the match, undoubtedly. Truly, truly brilliant. And now listen to this stat with regard to James Maddison. Since his Premier League debut in August 2018, James Maddison has chalked up 83 goal involvements in the competition. 46 goals, 37 assists. Only Kevin De Bruyne, from midfield footballers, has managed to accrue more than that in that time. So Kevin De Bruyne is on 101 as a midfielder. James Maddison, 83. 83 goal involvements. And when you think about the teams and the players that those two players have been playing with, it's actually a sensational, dazzling, brilliant accumulation from James Maddison. And again tonight, spectacular. Scored a very good goal. Obviously, man of the match. And he has adjusted to life at Tottenham so well. He has taken that team by the scruff of the neck. He is truly exceptional. And Tottenham are only going to improve. He is only going to improve. The link-up play between him and Heung-min Son it is, dare I say it, reminiscent of Son and Kane. Son and Kane have the record in the Premier League. They have the Premier League record for assisting one another. Look, I'm not suggesting it's different times in their career. I'm not suggesting that Maddison and Son are going to do that. But there does seem to be this telepathic understanding between the two. And it's only going to come good. It's only going to come to fruition in a more productive way. And it is a concern for everyone. Also, people keep talking about the lack of depth at Tottenham. Like, when will they falter? People are suggesting that they will falter with the tricky parts of the season. You know, when the games come thick and fast, maybe Easter, maybe Christmas, because they will have to navigate a lot of fixtures in that time and they don't have the squad to do it. So the theory suggests. I don't know if I agree. They don't have European football. They're already out of one cup. The games won't come that thick and fast, and it looks like they'll be able to cope. I also think it's a bit of a myth about their squad. You know, you have to remember that if you're a Tottenham fan, it's got to be incredibly exciting to think that you've barely seen, like, say, Johnson. Like, he's Tottenham's most expensive signing. And yet, they've barely seen him. And he plays in the only position where it hasn't really clicked in the team yet. So I think it's fair to say that it's not about depth. The depth is going to improve them. You know, suddenly Richarlison potentially becomes a sub. And I think as a sub, he's very good in that position. It's a real worry. And because Postecoglou simply just can't do no wrong. I mean, Tottenham are just totally transformed under him. And if you think about what he has managed to do since he landed there, it's just amazing. You know, the sparkling goal-scoring form of Maddison and Heung-min Son, the confident defensive plays, say Van der Ven, has looked brilliant. And of course, Tottenham know that they're up against it. But crucially, everyone who plays Tottenham knows that they're up against it as well. Chelsea play Tottenham fairly soon. I am dreading it. I desperately hope that Pochettino is ready to relish the challenge. But I am not looking forward to it at all. And I'll tell you what, if there was ever even a question around Tottenham's ability to break down teams that were going to sit back, obviously there's no Harry Kane there anymore to unlock tight games. Postecoglou seems like he's found a way to score. You know, there's been an answer. When teams sit back, Tottenham can do it. They're not so reliant on one player like they were last year. They seem to have answers. And they've managed to build this team that sort of push on from every angle. The football's so quick and intuitive. It's so progressive. It's just full of dynamite. You know, you've got the fullbacks tucking in to support the midfield. And basically, it's Tottenham going back to their traditions. You know, the negativity around, say, Mourinho or Conte just feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? Not ideal. Really not ideal. But fair play to Tottenham. They've been brilliant this season. Truly brilliant. Dazzling. And actually the most surprising. Postecoglou. What a guy. It's very rare that I've ever said this about a Tottenham manager. Maybe ever. This could be earth-shattering stuff. But I quite like a Tottenham manager. Really weird. Fantastic result for Tottenham. Terrible result for me. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The question I'd like to leave you with is, they can't win the league. Can they? Let me know in the comments below.